Hello and welcome back, and in this video I'm going to work on the brightness, contrast, tones and the skin texture. And for that I'm going to select all this layer. So hold on shift and select this layer. All the layers are selected, just 3 layers, and say Control or Command E to merge all the 3 layers. And now we'll go to filter and say camera raw. Now this is the basic panel of the camera raw filter, and we have so many options over here, but we are keeping it limited to the basic panel. And this is the toolbar. If you click on this Y button, you can see the before and after. And although you cannot always rely on auto, but let's try, and sometimes it gives fantastic results. Now this is not bad. We still have to work on many of the things on this portrait, but to begin with, this is a great start. The color of the lips and the skin tone and everything is looking awesome with the auto itself. And then we can check the exposure. The only condition here is you should not bleach out the details from the highlights. Like for example, if I increase the exposure, and this is the point where I start getting white patch for the highlights, this is the point where I'm going in the wrong direction. So we'll come back, just double click on the sliders, it will jump back to its default position. Again, let me say auto, and I'm going to reduce the contrast. And at any point, if you think that something is drastically going wrong and you want to go back to the original position of your sliders, you can hold on Alt. Your cancel button becomes reset, and click the reset button, and again click on the auto and start it all over again. I'm reducing the contrast a little bit, adding some black, and also reducing some texture in order to get the smooth skin. You can see the before and after. It is much more smoother than this one, and that is what I was looking at. And also I'll reduce some clarity. You can try something like this, which is too dramatic. I'm going to stop it over here because I don't want to lose the natural texture completely. Now there are several different ways of doing this, and most of the techniques are advanced Photoshop techniques, and it is not a matter of I'm trying to save some timeline on this course, but it needs some experience of Photoshop, a reasonable experience of Photoshop, in order to understand those advanced techniques. And therefore you should refer to some advanced retouching dedicated course for that. But here I'm showing you the techniques which can be used by the beginners, absolute beginners, and without any ifs and buts you can start working on the retouching projects. Now this is the point where you have to decide how much natural texture you want to retain and how much smoothness of the skin you expect. So let's reduce, and this is not bad at all. So we'll stop over here and say OK to this. Check the before and after. It's nice bright. We'll add the dimensions later, meaning we'll add the three-dimensional shape later with dodging and burning. And right now everything is looking good. I'm saying OK to this. So we added the brightness to the image as well as we made the skin smooth. And in the next video, we'll do the dodging and burning to add some three-dimensional effect to the image. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.